Good morning students. Welcome to the art class. Now let's begin coloring the human figures. This time I have not outlined it. I'm going to teach you how to color without outlining. Now we can take our skin color or we can take the yellow ochre color, which is the mustard color for the skin. It depends which one you wish to do. If you have the bigger color box, 48-50 shades one, then you will have many shades of skin color also in that. So you can choose which skin color you want to use for which human figure, right? Very neatly, you're going to color inside the lines without leaving any white spaces. Now this boy is done. I want to change the skin color of this girl. So I'm taking this mustard color and very nicely and a little slowly, since mustard is a little darker color, to move very slowly. Don't color inside the eyes and the lips, children. The eyes are not colored, the eyeballs are colored, and the lips have a different color. So this is how we are doing it slowly. Now this time, since she's wearing a skirt, we need to color her legs also. Legs are always thicker than the hands. If you look at your own legs, your legs are thicker than your hands, because the legs have to bear the weight of the entire body. Fine. So this way we are going to color the other human figures also. Students, the coloring of our human figures is complete. Now you can pick up your favorite colors and color their dresses. Any pattern can be followed. Students, for a faster coloring, what you can do is, I can color his buttons maybe with a darker shade of blue or black, whatever you would like. Now since the blue is looking too light, it's not even showing, I'll do it with black. I've done the collar with the pale yellow. Now wherever else you want to do this pale yellow color or any color that you have picked up, just quickly do it in that area also, so that your work finishes faster and you don't have to keep picking up the color again and again. So suppose I want to do her skirt, I'm using this color again. Now here I'm teaching you some shading also. Now children, if you want to shade, I can take the second darker shade of that yellow. You can see half I did with that pale yellow, half I'm doing this, and now I'm going to pick up a third shade also. Keep watching. Now a third shade, and I am light, medium and dark. Fine. The third shade is also done. And if you have another shade, in case you don't have, you can use an orange, that other shade, and you can just add some lines to this. Fine. Or some design to this. Now students, I want to do the color of his t-shirt also yellow. Now coming to the pant. The pants can be done with grey, with blues, any shade of blue, black. Black, we do it a little less, because if you color the background, it tends to spoil and merge into the background. But if you can be very careful with your black color, then you may do the black also. Now see, I've made a grey pant. Now I've taught you the shading previously also in Visit to the Zoo. Now we can use a darker grey if you want to do shading, and just put this darker grey on the inside of the leg. This inside part is going to be done with the darker grey. All the scraping of the color that you're getting, you pick up your sheet and just dust it aside. Now the pant can be done with another color of your choice, or maybe a color from the shirt only. And shoes also, if you want to, you can make the shoes with the blue that you've used in the shirt. Now coming to the other girl, let's color her dress as well. Let me color her first. Let's do the top portion. Whatever design you have made, don't color on the design, children. It should be done with a different color. Color inside the lines. Be very careful. That design, you can leave it white also, or you can choose some color for the design. It's up to you. Very carefully see how this is being done. Right? Now coming to this, it's not necessary always that both the dresses, the upper and the lower dress is of a different color. Could be of the same color. Now over here, once again we'll do some shading. Just going to merge it and mix it with a lighter shade which will look nice. I picked up a pink. You can pick up any color of your choice. See, we are coloring on the red color also so that the blending happens. And now the belt can also be done with this pink color. You can color her headband to match with her dress. And I can also color maybe the shoes or the socks. Now this, if you want, the pattern can be done with this color. We are done. Now coming to this boy. Now his pant could be a dark blue or any other shade that you would want to do. You can see that I've left a little white line in between, and can you guess why? Yes, so that both the legs look a little separate from each other. It doesn't become one whole thing like a long skirt. It'll look as if the boy is wearing a long skirt. You want to do shading, you can take your purple color or your black color and just shade towards the inside. And it's already blended because it's a dark color. And now for this girl's shirt, we can choose any color and just fill it up. Let's color her boots also. Could be with the pink, or they could also be done with a brown or a black or a beige color, or any other color of your choice. Done. Now whatever she's holding in the hand, I've shown that she's holding a paper in her hand. Since it's a paper roll, so very light shading of light blue on the corners, just like this, children. And then the ribbon can be done with this red. Okay. For the hair, we can choose shades of brown or black. I've already taught you in my previous tutorial of portraits that we can color the hair with brown and black and brown mix. Blending of color can be done. So here we go. And what is left? We've not colored the eyeballs and the lips, so for that you may take a sketch pen, or if you can very carefully do it, we can just put a little. Now students, we are going to pick up a sketch pen and we are going to color the eyeballs, draw the eyebrows also. If you're using a sketch pen, please draw the eyebrows beforehand. Otherwise, once the color goes on the eyebrows, then it's very difficult to draw with the sketch pen on top of the color, because the color has oil in it. It doesn't let the water ink of the sketch pen work. You may pick up pink or red, or I mean for the boys' lips, I'm sorry, we should use the pink. So I'll just choose the pink for the boys' lips. It's become too dark. I don't have a pink sketch pen right now. What I may do is I'll just pick up my skin color again. Skin color. See how if we make a mistake, we may correct it. And I've done skin color on top. So this is done.